I gotta say, this is one of the balance changes of all time. So they changed the aircraft carrier's mini-planes to follow the cross-pathing of that tower. So right now, as it was before the update, as you see, the mini-planes have a forward-firing dart, but when you cross-path it, suddenly, they changed to shoot grapes now, and not in a 360, instead a 90-degree cone. And the same thing goes with the hot shots. You see, now it shoots the flaming hot grapes just like the boat does. So a pretty weird change, but honestly, I'm all for things fitting the theme better. Now, funnily enough, I did do a couple of tests of this, and it seems like the grape shot boat does a little bit less damage than the aircraft carrier. You see, they have the exact same balloons we're popping, but this one actually does, like, way more. Yeah, as you see, we're currently looking at 15k versus 18k with just a 400. Now, obviously, this is not taking into effect the main attack, as in this shoots grapes, this one doesn't with its main boat, and with that, the damage ends up being in the 420's favor now, but I just kind of found that kind of funny. Anyways, to showcase this new change, I figured I'd try to give Spice Island chimps a go, but with the twist being, try to get the aircraft carrier to get 2 million pops. Personally, I find that 2 million pops challenge is like perfect for showcasing a buff, because we focus the damage on that one tower, and also provide a challenge as well, just so, you know, there's some stakes at hand. It's not just a easy win all the way to round whatever. Now, I cannot figure out for my life how to beat round 8 with only a 000 boat, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop a 000 dart monkey in the back to help out, and then maybe we're going to buy grapes very soon. But yeah, this is actually not the only change to the aircraft carrier. So let us start off with balance changes to the grape shot, because they changed that too. This is actually a nerf, but the double shot crosspath now only shoots 6 grapes instead of 10, which kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, double shot. The fact that it doesn't shoot double the amount of shots anymore is kind of strange, but yeah, you see they changed the description too. Increases ship weapons fired. On that note, they just changed the upgrade to, you know, extra shot. But anyways, they do compensate by if you get destroyer, it shoots the grape attack twice as much, which matches the increase of the regular attack. So yeah, that basically cancels out the nerf, but it's still a nerf if you plan to go for like a 2-3-0 like middle crosspath boat. Also, we're doing Geraldo, because I would love Brickle, but Brickle takes too much, like, you know, damage away, especially when there's no spot, again, to avoid damage. So yeah, back to good old Geraldo, whether you like it or not. And these changes already mentioned, but I'll show you right now on the screen. All the planes have an arc grape instead of darts, at least for the 410 and 420. And this in turn changes some of the attacks from, you know, sharp to fire for 420. And also, they actually did buff aircraft carrier. They increased the damage of the radial attack from 1 to 2. So that's nice to see. And lastly, aircraft carrier missiles now follow tower priority. I actually thought that was the case the entire time, but yeah, I guess not. We'll just go ahead and get Hotshot now in advance for round 28. And obviously for round 24, we'll just do a count bot because I'm lazy. Actually, I think I've done enough Geraldo 2 million pops to know that it's actually more efficient to go for the road spike to save 150, because I'm going to get this around 33, and this covers the cameras on 36 and 37 as well. So that's nice. On top of that, we can also use that road spike to just beat rounds to 25, just a wee bit easier. So we can now buy Destroyer, and yep, as you can see, those grapes definitely fire way faster than before, which definitely makes up. In fact, isn't this like a buff since it doubles the amount? It essentially acts like 12 grapes in the time that you shoot 10 from the previous update. So yeah, I didn't think Destroyer needed a buff, but I mean, I'll take it. And as much as I hate to say it, folks, we will not be double discounting today, because Spice Island doesn't give you enough room to do multiple villages, so yeah, that's gonna hurt my soul very much. I'll just do 220 for now, just to get ahead of time, and hell, maybe just a 320 alone can solo up to aircraft carrier. Looks decent so far for the mid-game. Here's round 40, by the way. It should be able to handle it. Actually, Pierce buffs might have something to say about that. It's pretty close, though. The thing is, I would give Jerry items, but I think it's probably better off just going for... hang on. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Sometimes one restart is all you gotta do, and I probably think we can even avoid just doing Jerry Fire again. When you have a decent mid-game tower, I know I've been doing a lot of 2 million pops challenges recently where the tower has just been like, you know, completely wild, like, for example, Trade Empire, but this is pretty conventional and very solid mid-game, so we don't need stuff like that. In fact, I probably don't even need to use a Jerry Fire for, like, 9200s. Again, this is more of a showcase rather than, like, me trying to do the hardest thing ever. But hopefully it still should provide enough challenge. But yeah, as you see, There's the aircraft carrier, and we'll see how long it can survive for. Also, I just came to the realization that I actually can do a discount village. Just one of them, though. This one I can do 102 to make my MIP cheaper. Probably could have saved more if I didn't buy, you know, the rate discount early, but that's fine. This will be good because I can turn to P training, where I can put, like, a Moab glue here. Maybe a glue hose, but yeah. I'm thinking we should go for Call to Arms next, because the thing is, Overclock doesn't affect the, you know, the planes. It only affects the main attack of the aircraft carrier, so I feel like it would, benefit us more if we rush it first also. I guess getting a MIB ahead of time wouldn't hurt. So we got CT in time for round 63. I think I'll probably need it, just seeing how, this is going. Yeah, it's not even close to, being this round. Let's use Call to Arms early and see if the extra Pierce can make a difference. The thing is, the planes, like, I mean, even though they are, I feel like they're a little bit less RNG oriented now because of the forward firing rather than just the 360, but it's still RNG, as you can see. The planes are just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, thus the Grapes don't do anything. And that's gonna be a big yikes. Alright, I guess I could just make, you know, the SRAM rounds easier just by doing a glue to the front. I'll also just get a glue splatter too, in case there's any SRAMs that I missed or times out. And I think without Call to Arms, we should have enough in the bag, right? Yeah, it takes a while, but it'll do eventually. Yeah, for a mid-game tower, it's fallen behind pretty quickly though, but I'm not surprised. Again, unbuffed towers are pretty rough, especially since, you know, a Destroyer benefits greatly from outbuff, but I don't want to get that because in this year of 2 milli challenges, you want to get that as late as possible so that they don't take pops away. I'm honestly pretty good in pops, only Geraldo and Dark Monkey's taking away like 700. I think it's finally about that time though where we should go for Overclock. This one though, again, has some really massive range, so it's kind of, oh, that was also very scary. But yeah, it's kind of scary that if anybody gets here, it'll start racking up pops, especially since this thing has, you know, extra Pierce. That pop count is going to skyrocket anyways. We can afford it now. And I think next up I want to get is the Absolute Zero. Again, it's quite the support tower now. Its utility is almost unmatched with it being able to perma-freeze blimps if they get frozen. And the cooldown being really fast makes it pretty much a top-tier choice in 2 million pops. Let me just go ahead and use another Call to Arms and Overclock, and holy crap, I don't know how we're losing to round 95 with all this support, but I guess I gotta add more, so here's a damn glue hose coming soon. Yeah, there's like 3 BFEs per, so I can understand why we're getting Pierce capped, but I think I used it a bit later now, and we're good. Yep. 76 also. Should be fine, right? Oh no. This might be a bit of a problem, folks. Yep. Let's see what I want to do. Well, first off, I can Sharpening Stone for more Pierce. I kind of want to wait for the upgraded one, but whatever. And we'll also do a Jar Pickle, because I guess this thing does low base damage, and I just want to see if I can just get away with not buying any grow blockers. Yup, wow, that's actually a huge difference. Why, thank you very much, Jar Pickles. In fact, yeah, that's insane. I think it's almost certainly the extra Pierce helping us out, because I'm pretty sure the Grapes have, like, 1 Pierce, right? So, imagine just doubling DPS from the Grapes alone, which probably make up a good chunk, seeing how much it's shooting. No surprises there. And now with round 81 about to start, we can officially go for the Sharpening Stone, and thus need only 2 more Sharpening Stones for the rest of the game. Very cool. And I guess we'll also just start working on the Snowstorm. So again, there's no spot that doesn't get pops, but this is my best bet. Yeah, we should be in business now with the Absolute Zero. Also, don't forget, give a Camel Pot for extra range. This will last to the end of the game. And this would be a pipe dream, but I would love to go for a Homeland. We're doing, I would say, pretty decent so far, so probably skip on the Sabos for now. See where the money's at, because if we can get that up, then the planes will go absolutely wild. Because again, they don't get affected by Overclock. It's really just Call to Arms that's making them this strong. At this rate, it seems like Homeland's definitely affordable. Only 10k to go. This rate, I think I can afford it at about round 96, so I just gotta hold the line for the next couple rounds here. I know I can also do a Jerry Fire, but you know what? I'm just not going to use it just for the flex. I think we can do fine just without it. I think these ZMGs here are going to be our toughest problem to deal with so far. So let me see. Yeah, last bend. Definitely Snowstorm or Absolute Zero now. And this is actually coming in clutch. This slowdown here. Much needed. Much needed to Call to Arms too. And let's see. I gotta freeze that. And of course, just my luck that I died to a yellow balloon. So let's do this again and use more Absolute Zero abilities this time. Yeah, it's not flawless, but it sure is looking a hell of a lot better. I just need 1 more Call to Arms come up. The last couple of ZMGs here. Actually, maybe I should have used a Regen Potion. Also, I think I have to glue just for Cerams. Yeah, a couple of them got far. That is definitely needed. Probably use all my glues here. if I have to. Come on, I don't want to restart this again. Don't make me restart, don't make me restart. Thank you. Wait. Okay, I think we're finally clear. Good, good, good. But yeah, I forgot about Regen Potions. That probably would have helped a little bit. Hopefully 95 is not too hard here. We should be able to survive just by cycling abilities. So let me use a Snowstorm or Absolute Zero now. Overclock. Use Called Arms for that DT going through. And I think by the time Called Arms runs out, we should have another AZ. Or do I need I need a Rejuve Potion, dang. Okay. I think I'm okay if I spend one Rejuve Potion this round, but no more than that, right? Yeah, we're good, we're good. I probably should have just taken the pop count hit, but actually, look at this now. Geraldo getting 10k pops, that's pretty bad. So maybe it was good that I didn't go for Alp buff just yet. But again, the thing is, Homeland does affect every tower on screen, similar to Called Arms, so this will just make Geraldo go even crazier. But the hope is that, you know, this thing goes even crazier, that nothing gets past this curve here. Which you see, it's doing exactly that right now, which is indeed very ideal. What's not ideal is Geraldo going up to 15k now. Yeah, this is actually gonna be a bit closer than I thought. And I think for 97 here, we can probably survive without any abilities. Just want to save Homeland for 98, you know? And I know it's a lot of pop count, but I think I can probably get away with doing Alp buff just for this round. So here we go. 400. And let's see a super buff aircraft carrier, and it's Grape mini planes against the hardest round of chimps. So far, so good. Again, I won't hesitate to use one Regen Potion. Should I use both, actually? I don't think 99's as dangerous as 98 is. So, you know what? I would say, yeah. I think I'll probably just use one now. Might as well use it when everything's on top of each other. You know what I mean? So, freeze. Spam it. We got another one up. If we don't beat all the balloons here and the Homeland time is out, I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do one more Homeland. Yeah, I think I need a permanent one. Yep, I'm just doing it. Hopefully, I have enough bad damage for this. Down to BFBs. Alp buff only 2k pops. Geraldo, how much? 24. Okay, that's kind of a lot. Are we still not beating this even with 3 Homelands? That is beyond sad. But I have a lot of glues now. Come on. Another one? Damn. Okay, I failed a couple more times, so I'm just going to submit to it. Sorry. Had to do the Jerry Fire. It'll probably make a good difference along with a couple creepy idols, but this round is a tough cookie, man. Especially for a tower as weak as this. Again, I'm telling you, the flame and grape attack from the mini planes don't actually make it that much stronger. It just makes it look thematically cooler. So that said, I'm not quite surprised that this round 8 here is very tough. Surely this time I must have it. Should I do... I'll do one more glue back here. I have 2 more glues to spare if I need to. How about a road spike? Forget. 2 road spikes. 3 road spikes. Yeah, 1 more road spike. 1 more glue. I blew it all this round. How much does Geraldo have popped? 28k? Yikes. Did I have enough pops to spare, right? Not gonna lie, the pop count is going to be much closer than I would like it to be. But let's just hope I got this right. Well, bad news, folks. I think I messed up. No Regen Potions. This is not even close to popping. Do have a couple ideas in mind, though. For one, I guess a Glue Strike would be a good option. This is +2 permanent damage, which, since, again, the grapes and darts do very little, I think should be good. It's better, but unfortunately, still not good enough. Yeah. Well, one more try here. I have enough extra money for a texture that did 1.4k damage. Unfortunately, I still think I lose, though. Even if I, what do you call it? Snowstorm the DT insides, it's just simply too far late in the track. So yeah, again, I overestimated the damage this thing would do, and I think this is a dead end, folks. By now, you guys probably know I really hate losing, so yes, this is an entirely new run, this time with just a couple optimizations. For one, I haven't even used a single Regen Potion yet. I don't know if I should for the mobs here, or I think I can survive that. Wow. Yeah, what a run, I gotta say. And look at the pops on Geraldo, even lower this time, so all signs point towards, you know, a clean victory. So let me just use a Homeland here. Hopefully it doesn't time out for the end of 99 here. So I think we'll do the exact same as last time with the Glue Strike. In fact, I have a little bit more money. Probably I could do an Embrittlement. 401 doesn't hurt to do. On a second thought, maybe I shouldn't have bought that because I only have enough for 1 Regen Potion now. Either way, we'll see where this takes us. Yeah, this is gonna pop really early. I just Absolute Zero here, and I hope I can beat this with enough cooldowns. Okay, it just happens to be popping at the absolute worst time, so a snowstorm? I gotta glue this for sure. Glue strike 2? Yeah, sure. We're over 2 million now. Yep, 2,000,006. Probably free to use some road spikes, since I'm already over 2 million. But one more homeland, and that should do it. Finally, it has been done. Again, it's kind of funny that, like, the planes are technically weaker because we cross-pathed, but we needed that. Otherwise, you know, without the normal Grape jump of the boat, I think this would have been a lot harder. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on this change down below. And yeah, again, subscribe and stay tuned for more update stuff. And have a very spicy day.